Hey guys, happy Friday. Today I want to talk to you about, this is funny. So I was just on a podcast for my friend and I think she must have tailored the questions to me based on what I do, which is food. And so she asked me right at the beginning, sort of as an icebreaker, what would I choose, a juice or a smoothie? And I told her that's not fair. So you can't pick because juices and smoothies have to be part of your daily, normal life, at least most days, eating routine. And I wanted to explain just really quickly in this little video why energetically they're so valuable to us and getting us ahead in our body and our results and in our energies. So first, when you think about juices, I'm not talking about apple juice or orange juice that you buy in a carton at the store that has citric acid in it or some other crap. I'm talking about green juices essentially. So we're talking about juices for the intention of a lot of nutrients with a little amount of work. And that's really the most valuable part of them. So our bodies as wholes are energy beings, and we are using food to help us to fuel ourselves and or to shift things around when we get stuck in different areas. And if you have something showing up in your body that you don't want, you don't like, you want to be better, then that means you need to move some energy around. And so juices are actually one of the most powerful things that you can use for that, because you get the benefit of all the nutrition without the work. So I talk about this a lot. The work is the breaking down of the foods, the processing of the foods, the assimilation and absorption of the foods. So when you have a green juice, it's like a liquid IV pumping good organic ingredients into your bloodstream, and it will be shunted around to where it's best used for you, so you can absorb that really easily and take advantage of the nutrients without asking your body to do extra work. So when you want to get ahead in your body, when you want to make changes and see results, it is this concept of stacking days, of stacking energy and creating momentum. And so you can do that two ways. One, by pouring in, eating, consuming things that are light energies, vibrations, and those are fruits and veggies, right? Plants. And then you can also save energy. So looking at what you're doing currently that is taking a lot of work for your body. And so you want to pull back from that and give it ease and give it relief so that its natural processes are still going, but we make it hard for our bodies. And so when we get out of the way, then it can do what it knows how to do, and even better when we know how to put the right things in. So look for green juices. They're very alkaline. We want our bodies to be alkaline, not acidic, so that diseases can't thrive or exist. So my favorite ingredients for green juices to look for are cucumbers, any leafy greens, celery, ginger, apples, and lemon. So try different combinations of those, or maybe even adding in parsley. And it's really beneficial right at the beginning of the day when your digestive energy is the highest, so that you're actually taking advantage of it and propelling yourself forward faster. So hope that makes sense. And then when you think about smoothies, you can also look at them as, well, they're already being broken down, because there's that mechanical blending that's happening. So the fiber has been like worked apart. Less energy for your body to have to break down. So again, it's way easier that way. And that's what we want. So you get that. Plus you get a big glass or cup or jar, whatever you're putting it in, of really a lot of nutrients, a lot of dense nutrients. But the number one thing that you have to remember is that your smoothies need to be made mostly of fruit. It's actually not necessary for you to be like focusing on a protein powder, especially a protein powder that has whey protein in it. Like, go way out of your way to stay away from that, because it's inflammatory. It's gonna slow down your gut, slow down your systems, back you up, gross. So you want to focus on the fruits those are your power foods, fruits and veggies. So, and again, you don't need your smoothie to be like spinach and cucumbers and celery and then like half an apple. That's actually backwards. You still want to have the veggies throughout the day, but in the morning, you really need the saturation of the. It says my connection is bad, but you really want the saturation of the fruits to help continue the cleansing process and to really help refresh and restore your glucose levels and to give you that energy that you need. So you want to avoid the protein powders. You want to focus on fruits, so 1, 2, or more. You don't need to be afraid of them because you think they're sugar. It's actually essential to your body that we need to eat a lot of fruit, especially for our brains and for our adrenals and to replenish our liver storage. So a lot of us are really asking the body to do a whole lot without giving it what it needs. And so it's like primed in the morning to have smoothies and then throughout the day as well. But you wanna avoid the inflammatory protein powders. You can use something like milled, raw, organic chia or flax or hemp, or nothing, you know? It just depends on your goals, but it's really revitalizing and cleansing to mix up a bunch of different fruits, maybe throw in some leafy greens or maybe spirulina and things like that. So that's the benefit. You get so much nutrition. It's easy for your body to take in. There's nothing else bad about it that's slowing you down. So if you keep consuming positive energy, positive momentum foods and food groups, that's why you get the fastest results when you go more plant-based, because there's nothing that's a heavier energy. So heavier energies are like animal proteins. It's the hardest and takes the longest for us to digest. And even nuts and seeds are energetically dense and heavier. So maybe skip the almond butter in your smoothies and go more plant-based and just use that sort of as like a side or a topping, or, you know, just more for flavor enhancing. Okay, so use it in your recipes. I hope this helps you guys, and check out my new program, Fueled and Focused, where I teach you all the ins and outs of plant-based eating, using foods as energy, and helping you to get really creative with the way that you're eating and fueling yourself as well, so you always know what you're looking for. I'll talk to you next time.